In every human life, there comes a moment when the mind is simply tired of carrying the day. And on nights like this, it begins to seek something quieter, something softer, something that asks nothing of you at all. Watch now, as your thoughts begin to settle like snow upon still water, as the pace within you slows, and the gentle rhythm of rest begins to rise. A breath, a soft, warm exhale. Here, in this quiet, you are safe. You are warm. And what follows is a story designed to loosen every corner of the mind until sleep comes naturally and without effort. A hush, a gentle shift, a deepening calm. Good evening. I'm George Ellington, and you found Stories for Sleep. Tonight, we drift to a winter evening in Venice, sometime in the late 1950s, to explore quiet canals softly shaken by snow, and a city resting in a deeper stillness than usual. This story isn't meant to hold your attention. It's meant to let it go, to help you drift slowly, softly, naturally, into deep, effortless sleep. So settle in, let your shoulders rest, and let Venice carry you. Winter evenings in Venice always carry their own rhythm, the rhythm of water, wood, fog, and footsteps echoing faintly across stone bridges. But tonight, the rhythm is slower, softer, more peaceful. The air is cool, the sky pale with drifting clouds, and snowflakes fall gently across the city so lightly they seem unsure whether to land. Lanterns glow from ancient buildings, casting gold across the calm canal waters, where small ripples spread like slow breathing. You walk over a narrow bridge, stone dusted with new snow, and the soft crunch underfoot feels grounding, warm, familiar. Below, a lonely gondola floats, or at rest, guided only by the canal's quiet drift. You pause at the top of the bridge because something in the deep stillness invites you to stop, to breathe, to let the day fall away. Venice waits, calm, timeless, ready to cradle you in its gentle night. You continue along a narrow path where lanterns hang low from old windows, casting warm circles of gold across falling snow. Each snowflake touches the canal with a soft kiss, barely a sound, barely a ripple, just a tender reminder of stillness. A faint violin hum comes from a window overhead, slow, warm, almost sleepy, a melody barely awake. You inhale, and the icy air feels clean. You exhale, and your thoughts release a little more. The lanterns flicker softly, as though nodding into their own drowsiness. Around a quiet corner, a small bookshop glows with a single warm bulb inside. The door is open just a hand's width, spreading a rectangle of golden light onto the snowy path. Inside, an old bookseller arranges leather-bound volumes with slow, steady motions, the kind of motions that soothe simply by watching. He notices you, smiles gently, and nods toward the peaceful canal behind you. A quiet night, a perfect one, he whispers, as though afraid to disturb the stillness. You agree silently. He turns a page of an old book, and the sound of paper drifting across paper feels like a lullaby. You don't step inside. You simply stay at the doorway, breathing in the warm scent of aged pages and lamplight, letting it soften you further. Then, quietly, you continue walking. The narrow passageway opens into the wide silver sweep of the Grand Canal. Moonlight spills across the water, turning it into a flowing ribbon of light. Gondolas rock gently against wooden posts, their ropes creaking softly in the winter air. Far across the water, a church bell rings once, deep, slow, soft. The sound travels like a ripple in the night. You rest your hands on a cold stone railing and feel your breath matching the slow rhythm of the water. A thin veil of winter fog rises, curling softly around gondolas, wrapping the city in a hush. Your eyelids grow heavier, your mind quieter, your body warmer inside your coat. A gentle whisper of the city seems to say, "Let go, drift, rest." An older gondolier approaches slowly, hat dusted in snow, coat wrapped tight around him. His voice is low, warm, unhurried. "A quiet night tonight," he says. "No sound but the water." You step into the gondola, settle onto a soft blanket, and feel the boat rock gently beneath you. The gondolier pushes off, and the movement is smoother than breathing. The oar enters the water with a slow, rhythmic whisper. Shh, hup, shh, hup. The sound is hypnotic, timeless. You glide through narrow canals where windows glow with candlelight and snowflakes melt the moment they meet the water. You lean back, the icy air brushing your cheeks, your breath warm in your chest, your thoughts drifting like the boat. The gondola enters the shadow of a low stone bridge. Underneath, the world becomes even quieter, a pocket of stillness where sound barely exists. The gondolier stops rowing. For a moment, the gondola drifts on its own. The water hushes, the air stills. Snow falls silently from the bridge's curved stones. Your breathing deepens, your body sinks heavier into the blanket. Your mind loosens another gentle notch. "This is where the city sleeps," the gondolier whispers. You close your eyes, and the darkness feels soft, warm, and velvety. When you emerge from underneath the bridge, you see a small lantern drifting across the canal, a tiny boat of light, moving with the soft current. Its glow flickers across the water, creating golden ripples that sway and stretch. Someone must have placed it there, a wish, a memory, a prayer, or perhaps simply a gesture of beauty. The gondola follows it gently, keeping a respectful distance, as though the lantern is leading the way. You watch its soft glow, its slow turn, its gentle sway, until your eyes begin to feel heavy, warm, ready for rest. The gondola glides to a quiet stone landing.
The gondola glides to a quiet stone landing. The gondolier slows with a gentle press of his oar and brings the boat to a soft stop. "You'll sleep well tonight," he says gently. You step out, feet meeting snow once more, and offer him a grateful nod. He drifts away, the lanterns reflecting on the water behind him as the gondola becomes a silhouette in the silver canal. You walk through the narrow Venetian paths again, your steps soft, your breath slow, your mind floating. You arrive once more at the small bridge where the story began. Snow has settled deeper now. The lanterns glow warmer, the city quieter. You lean on the railing, look down at the canal, and feel everything in you settle. Your eyelids heavy, your breath slow, your thoughts drifting like quiet boats in gentle water. Venice whispers all around you. Rest now and drift into sleep. The lanterns flicker, the water sways, the night embraces you, and you let go, slowly, softly, peacefully.